What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Wait, this is not my channel. Okay, enough with the jokes. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Parker Daniels channel, y'all. Stay tuned to hear my story. And by the way, my name is Jessica.
Greetings, welcome to another edition of the Parker Daniels Show. I have a very interesting guest today. Her name is Jessica. But before I bring Jessica on, I want to say that this segment has been brought to you by the Checkered Eye. And also, I want you all to check out, what is it that I want y'all to check out? Oh, I forgot at this point in time, but I'll catch them next time. But anyway, we're going to bring on Jessica. She has an interesting story to tell as well as everyone else. And she also is going to tell you about her YouTube channel that she has. So, wake up everybody. Wake up Jessica. Wake up Louisiana. Wake up, where you from, Jessica?
From Baltimore.
Wake up Baltimore, out there Maryland, DC, Washington area. We got your guest, your child, Jessica. But before I do that, subscribe, hit that like button, notification bell so you can get the updates and all that great stuff like that. So Jessica, since this is your show, what are you going to start them off with?
I have no clue. I figured that you were going to ask me those questions because I feel like you're really good at that.
Well, this time this is a laid-back session. Because I've talked with you on several occasions, and I like your attitude. So I'm gonna let you come on my show and you take over and you do what you would do on your show, but let the people know who you are. That's cool.
Oh man, you're scary with that. Okay, so what's up, guys? My name is Jessica, and I am here with you guys to talk about my story pretty much. And I'm a very outgoing, positive individual. That's pretty much what my channel is like, and I feel like I can relate to a lot of people regardless of what their story is, that we can relate on the topic. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. Again, tell the people where you're from, and are you originally from Baltimore? And if you haven't, what places have you traveled to in order to get to where you are now?
Okay, no, I'm originally from the D.C., Maryland, Virginia area, in a place called PG County. I lived in a city called Bowie, Maryland, which is right next to Landover in D.C. I pretty much grew up there my whole life, and then my parents were moving place to place to place, and I ended up going to school in Baltimore at the Maryland School for the Blind. By the time I was 14, I was not completely legally blind at that time. I was only visually impaired, and so I was taught like a little bit of Braille, but I thought that, I could, play the Braille teacher because she was blind, but so I didn't learn Braille how I should have, but I learned a lot of other skills there, like mobility and cooking and things of that nature. So just in case I ever did go blind, I would be able to have those tools or resources to figure out life as a legally blind or blind individual. But basically, I didn't move to Baltimore until I was like 18 or something like that, and that's how I ended up here, and now that's where I live.
Okay. So then what's your eye condition?
I have what you call uveitis. They don't know much about it, but it's pretty much inflammation of the uvea and the iris, which is iritis. I had that too, but from my understanding, they believe that I suffered from rheumatoid arthritis, and that's how my eyes were inflamed, and they didn't really know much about it. So, I ended up seeing different doctors, different institutions. My family didn't know much about it, and they pretty much went based off of what the doctors said the best choice for me in my life was if I wanted to be able to see. So I ended up getting a few surgeries, which basically, left me in the spot that I am right now, which is legally blind. And at this time, I'm noticing changes in my vision, so like things are getting a little bit harder. Like I will try to be in a hurry to do something and miss a step or something, so I'm starting to notice my vision is not as good, and I'm struggling a little bit with it. So
are you taking any type of precautions, like really learning how to cook. I know you know how to cook, but how to do things so that just, God forbid, that it does happen, that you'll be prepared. Because you also are a mother, so are you really, you taking precautions right now?
Yeah, like I'm lucky to have a husband that is, fully sighted, so he does help me with things on the outside world. But as far as parenting goes, on the inside of the home, I'm able to still do everything, as a mother, as a normal mother would do, with certain like techniques. Like you learn to adjust, like when you see normally and you lose your vision. I do have some training like mobility and using certain devices and things, but as of right now I don't have any technology or anything, so I just have a standard magnifying glass. And if I really can't see something, I will use my phone to take a picture of it, and then I'll zoom in with my fingers and use my magnifying glass. So if I can't see something that I need to see, I'm able to that way.
Okay. Now, we're going to bounce back and forth because that's what I do on my channel. Tell the people,
Okay.
what can they expect, on your channel, considering what you just told me, what you've gone through as far as you being blind and sometimes having trouble seeing certain situations and maneuvering in certain situations as well. What is it to be expected on your channel? And tell them the name of it again.
The name of my channel is XXO and then space Jessica. But pretty much on my channel, like I'm new to YouTube, so like I've had a channel in the past, but that was years ago and I deleted videos, but I never really had a story to tell back then. So, a lot of videos on my channel are either life advice situations that you guys maybe could relate to, based off of things that have already happened to me or that are still happening to me, and especially with the fact that my sight is not as good as it once was. I want to be able to, I want my viewers to be able to see what it's like from going sighted to losing your vision, or what it's like to live with a disability on a daily basis, and what kind of struggles that we have to deal with. Because, honestly, I'm glad that you reached back out to me. Like I said, I didn't expect you to. And being on your channel and watching everybody's stories just of how they got to where they are is very inspiring. And I honestly, look at completely blind people even more differently than I did before. Like, I thought they were amazing before, but, like, you guys are really, like, doing it out here.
Well, you took some words. Why did you take the words out of my mouth? Because I exactly want. I was definitely want to say that. I had a conversation with Jessica, and she did tell me, she's like, I tried to reach out to, and we're not going to name drop, but you tried to reach out to several channels, and they didn't reach back, and I had reached out to yours, and I didn't think that you were going to reach back. But see, I'm the type of person like this. I don't care if I have one person or a million people, I'm definitely going to do my best to reach back, because I feel like this. I was that person at that time that didn't have any views or whatnot. So I'm never going to, you can always call me. You can always bother me. I have no problem at all. So I'm never going to be too big for the people who made me. But this is not about me. I'm glad you reached out to me. But this is not about me. Go, tell your story, girl.
So you want to know the whole, way how I went from being sighted to being the way I am now?
What I want you to tell me in a nutshell, because of time constraints, is that how has it been as far as you trying to find some type of assistance? Because I remember talking to you the other day. You were giving me some scenarios in which things were kind of a little hard for you.
Yeah, I think that I've kind of really set my vision aside to deal with other things going on in my life, that I didn't really take the time out to catch up with eye doctors and things of that sort. So I really plan on doing that soon, because it's getting a bit serious to where I'm actually concerned now. So I'm going to be getting in touch with certain services and doctors to figure out what my next venture is going to be, and I want my viewers to be able to come along with me through that. And within the next year, I plan to be a very independent individual with a disability, and say that, I'm doing it.
Okay. That's great. And if anything I can do to help you out along that process, I'll be glad to.
Thank you.
You do have a little girl. Briefly, for those individuals who are visually impaired and have kids, how has it been for you as far as you disciplining them, her, and just basically being a parent? Is be honest, because I like to be.
Okay. I'll definitely will be honest about what it's like being a parent. with a disability, like obviously you have to be more concerned about them than you are yourself. So going out in a public, area, you really got to keep your kid close to you because, or, take precautions. Like I'll dress her in like some really bright colors or like put a bell on her or anything that I need to do so I can hear exactly where she is or so she's bright enough so I can see her. Definitely, you definitely will learn to take real safety precautions. And as far as discipline goes, I don't know. My daughter, she's very like hard-headed. She doesn't like to listen. So, when it comes to discipline, I have strict rules. So, but I don't think she really notices that I can't see, or she doesn't notice like that I can't see like everyone else, because sometimes I'll say some things to her and she'll be like, "No, mommy, you can see this."
Yep.
And I'm like, no, telling her I really can't. So
my little boy's like that.
Yeah, she
too.
thinks using a magnifying glass is normal, I guess.
My little boy's like that. How old is she?
She's 4, almost 5.
Okay, she's gonna eventually know because mine is 4. I tell him that every day, so that he,
right.
so that he can know. And he's like, "Well, Dad, if you put some eye drops in your eyes, do you think that'll work?" Or something to that effect. I'm like, "No." But
yeah, she was like, "Can you get some glasses? I have some glasses here. Put these on with no lenses."
Oh, okay, yep. They're gonna eventually. As long as you work with them and constantly let them know, they just probably don't understand the concept. But definitely, man, I'm glad to have you on the show. Can you give the individual some type of words of encouragement, some positiveness that they can leave with, that you've given them?
Absolutely, absolutely. So I want you guys to all remember, no matter what happens to you in life, no matter what situation you're going through, there is people out there like you. Like, we all tend to feel like we're very alone. Like right now, my husband doesn't really understand, like really how bad my vision is. He's watching it happen before him, just like me. So we're both experiencing this together. But I want you guys to never give up regardless, because we always think that we can't get through things in life, but in the end, somehow we get through them, and we just don't know how we did it.
Man, I don't need to say anymore. I mean, you just a ball full of information. Just you're good, and y'all definitely go check out her channel, XX. Give it to him again, because my mind is
XXO. I knew you were gonna forget because we were talking about that the other day. Yeah. So XXO space Jessica.
Yeah, XXO space Jessica. Y'all go check her out. And
and if you guys want to follow me on social media, under all my vlogs or videos, there's the link in descriptions to my social media accounts as well.
Okay. You want to give it to them, or you want to just?
No, it's in the description, because it's probably like too much. It's easier for you just to go in the description. So if you're ever watching a vlog or video on YouTube, it's like a little arrow. So if your phone talks or anything, it will say like arrow down maybe or something, like in between the video, and then it will link a description, and then you can just read through there and then click on the link. Okay.
Well, I think they got it. Again, I know what I want to say, you all, to my listeners. Support. Also, there's a channel entitled the Daisy Flower Squad. It's a mukbang channel, and this individual, they do like eat different types of foods and things like that. So if you love mukbangs, y'all definitely check that channel out, and also check out Daisy at XXO space date. Jessica at XXO. I'm all over the place today, y'all. XXO Jessica. So with that being said, let me leave before I make any other or more mistakes. Thank you for coming on the show. And again, this show has been brought to you by The Checkered Eye, and we're on live on the Parker Daniels show, and you probably see her video on YouTube sometime next week. Thanks a lot, girl. If anything I can do for you, let me know.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right.
I want to thank Anthony Parker for giving me the opportunity to come on the show and be here, and definitely for reaching back out to me, because a lot of YouTubers do not do that. And I enjoy the Parker Daniels channel. They have so many amazing stories. So remember to hit like, subscribe, hit that bell, because you definitely do not want to miss out on other people's stories when they are uploaded. It's a great place to be. So that being said, do all of that and check out my channel, which is XXO Jessica.